Kimberly.
Hello, Mother. Here I am.
Where's your grandmother?
In Topeka. It's all right. She thinks I'm with a friend. She's not worried.
Why are you here? How did you get here?
I came to see my mother on a plane. Can I come in?
You're in school. School has started, hasn't it?
That's incredible.
What?
She's my mother. You look like a queen or something.
I'm going to call Nana.
It's beautiful. Ethel Barrymore has a portrait like this. Rich and famous and beautiful. And I'm her daughter. Hi, Mom.
All right, Kimberly, let's have an explanation, please. A complete one. Sit down. Now, there's no point in terrifying your grandmother until we know what's going on.
I told you, Nana's fine. Really?
There is no point in upsetting her until we know how we're going to deal with this. Now, I take it you left Topeka today?
This morning. I used my birthday money.
For the ticket?
I turned 17 this summer. Your secretary sent me $500.
I know you're 17. I also know that you're in your 3rd year of high school, and I assume you're expected to attend your classes regularly. So what's this all about?
I haven't seen you for 2 years. You notice my hair is different?
No games, Kim.
It's not Kim. It's Kimberly. Kimberly Harris sounds good, looks good in print. It's special, but easy to remember. Mrs. Phillips says I'm lucky my real name works so well. Theatrically, I mean. So much has happened to me in the last 6 months. I started acting. First, I got in the big musical the school puts on every year. It was South Pacific, and I only tried out for fun. This boy talked me into it. Anyway, it turns out that I can sing. I ended up understudying Nellie. That's the lead. I got to play her once, and people were all excited, especially Miss Phillips, my drama teacher. She's been a professional actress. Then they were casting a play down at the community center, and I did that. It was nothing special, really, a light comedy. But I found out I could be funny. There were some nice things about me in the paper.
All right. Maybe someday you'll become an actress.
Yeah, one with a portrait like yours.
That's entirely possible.
Mrs. Phillips says I have what it takes. She says if I study and work hard, I can make it. So that's what I'm going to do.
I don't think you came all the way here to New York just to tell me that.
No. I came because suddenly everything fit together. I mean, everything I want. To be an actress, to live with you. That's it, Mother. That's why I'm here.
No, Mrs. Ryan's not available either. The entire family's gone abroad for the weekend. Goodbye. My name? Kevin McGinnis. No, you wouldn't want to hear my comment. That's the 40th call in a half an hour, Siobhan. Where's the kitchen shears?
Oh, Kevin, you're not going to cut the phone wire.
The devil I wouldn't.
Boy, business is certainly booming out there.
Oh, we're catering to the press in great numbers lately. I'm trying to figure out a way to poison them selectively.
Hi. Haven't seen you in a couple of days. Ooh, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it.
How are you?
I'm okay. Well, I'm not okay, but I'm better. How are you?
Oh, I'm sort of terrible. Sit.
I tried to get Jill to come to lunch with me, but she won't leave the apartment. I don't blame her.
Oh, she's smart. Newspaper people are all over the place, circling, waiting to move in for the kill. If they'd recognized you, you'd still be surrounded out there. I haven't set foot out there today.
Do you want me to get it?
Oh, wait, would you? And if it's somebody named Joe and he asks for me.
Siobhan, did you find those shears yet?
Just relax. Wait, I have an idea. Ooh. Just for a minute.
You must all be going out of your minds.
Yeah, we are, actually. Mother's got the best plan, though. She's camping out in church. I think I just may follow her, lay my troubles on the Lord. You didn't give the hospital this number.
Well, I did, but it...
Oh, no,
No.
no. Phone is the least of our worries. Get out of there.
Siobhan, what is it?
Just thinking about somebody I don't want to hear from.
Somebody named Joe?
I'm crazy.
Like how?
I'm in love, and I think it's a mistake, and I'm trying to end it, but it doesn't want to end. I get sick every time the phone rings. I want to know if it's him calling, but I don't want to talk to him, you know, crazy like that.
I didn't know you were in love. Nobody told me.
It's just as well.
Well, why does it have to end?
Because I have a lot of doubts, and what it comes down to is a future with him just doesn't feel safe.
What about a future without him?
I don't know. Oh, would you believe he showed up at my window last night? I was so mad and happy. I told him I'd call him today, but now I can't.
Look, I mean, I'm no expert, not by a long shot. But I learned a lot of things last year. Do you want to hear?
Please.
You can be in love with someone and afraid of them at the same time. You can have all the problems in the world, but that doesn't mean you're better off alone. Siobhan, you're not better off alone. Not if you care about Joe as much as you seem to.
I do care. That much I'm sure of.
Well, then talk to him. Trust him. Call him. I mean, I think about all the months that I wasted with Tom. Months that I can never have again.
There's no room for these in the bar. I'm going to tell them that Frank is holding a press conference in the Times Square subway station.
Don't you dare.
All right. Friends!
Will you talk to him?
Well, I swore that I wouldn't go see him out of Brooklyn. This place is a madhouse. He couldn't come here, even if I did
Go
call him.
somewhere where it's quiet and peaceful. Somewhere where you can talk and be alone. Go out to our beach house. None of our family's using it. You know how to get out there, and it's absolutely gorgeous this time of year. The key's under the back stairs. Siobhan, please.
I gotta think about it. Thanks for the offer, though. You know, Joe works most of the time during the day. I suppose I could mention it to him.
Mention it now. Call him as soon as Kevin's off the phone.
Siobhan? Hi.
I won't be in the way. You'll hardly even know I'm around.
Darling, it's a dream. It's impossible.
No, it's not. I'm here now, aren't I? We've already started.
We do not exist. We've never been together. We never have, and we never will be. I'm sorry if it hurts. I don't want it to be painful for you, but you belong with Nana. You're happy with her.
How do you know I'm happy?
Because I've kept track. Now, you may not realize it, but I've taken considerable responsibility.
You pay the bills, Mother. Your check in the mail every month.
All right, then. That's the best way to express it. Nana and Aunt Rose are your family. Topeka is your home.
And you have no right to tell me that I'm happy there. You don't know. I'm not saying that's your fault. I used to think you didn't care, but then I realized maybe you do. Maybe you'd like to get closer to me, except you think I resent you or hate you or something. But I don't. Not since I grew up. I understand why you couldn't raise me. You needed a big, important life.
Kimberly, I still cannot raise you.
You don't have to. Look at me, Mother. I'm an adult.
I know what it feels like to be 17. Suddenly you think your childhood is behind you and the whole wide world is out there. I remember. But you are going to have to stay in the nest a little bit longer. You're going to put your energies into getting out of high school and into your acting if you like. That is fine. I'll arrange for private lessons for you. Nana can hire your Mrs.
Phillips. No, thank you.
My dear, you don't have any choice in this.
You were 17 when you had me.
Which exactly confirms my point. You only think you're an adult.
Do I have to do it your way? Stay in Topeka until Ronnie persuades me and gets me pregnant? Is that how I get out?
My private plane will take you back tonight.
Then Nana'd have a great-granddaughter to raise. She'd love her, I bet, even though she is getting older. A lot older lately. How would you like to live in a nice white house with a nice old lady who never heard of Ethel Barrymore or Riverside Drive or Senator Frank Ryan or anything exciting? I hate it there.
Nana has been wonderful to you.
Yes, I know she has, and I hate it there. I'm not going back to Topeka, and I'm not going to finish high school. I'm going to study and work hard and make it as an actress.
I would really hate to force you.
You couldn't.
Ordinarily, I wouldn't do this, but under the circumstances, maybe there is an alternative to Topeka. I'll send you and Nana to California, Hollywood. You can study out there. You can try to break into television and films. I might even be able to open a few doors for you, depending...
Depending. If I promise never to show up here again?
Depending on several things, but yes, staying away from me would definitely be one of them.
I'm basically harmless, you know. What are you afraid I'd do to you?
Let's avoid a pointless and complicated discussion, shall we? Let's just agree that there is no place in my life for a daughter, and believe me, you would hate the kind of mother I'd be.
Then I won't be your daughter. I'll be a distant relative, okay? A second cousin. Twice removed. I can make up a whole life story for myself. I'm good at that.
No.
I read you're not going to marry the senator after all. Is it on again? Is that it?
So they read about it even in Kansas.
Sure. Newspapers are how I keep in touch with you. When I read you were engaged, I was going to crash your wedding reception. I mean, I was too young to get in the way when you married Mr. Woodard, but this time... I would never do anything to embarrass you for real, of course. Is it on again?
Definitely not. Now, what about California?
New York, with you. Look, you're not going to Washington to get married. You've got to have plenty of room for me here. And I won't butt in. I promise. I'll be out of sight, out of mind. Your distant cousin, twice removed.
No deal, Kimberly. My chauffeur will have you at the airport in an hour, by which time the plane should be ready.
I won't go, and you can't force me.
Kimberly, I promise you, tonight you will sleep in your own bed, in your own room, at home.
I'll get it. I'll be the maid. How's that? I'm your new maid.
You pick up that bag and you go down the hall to your left, and I don't want a sound out of you till I call for you. Go on. Hello.
Hi, Ray. I was about to give up. You wish I had.
If I do, it's only because I happen to be a bit rushed this afternoon, but if it's important,
It is.
well, by all means, come in.
Hello.
Sorry if I'm interrupting.
Oh, you're not. I'm just on my way back to work.
Amazing. I think I've met a convert.
What?
No, never mind. Faith, this is Joe Novak. Joe, Faith Coleridge. We've been friends forever.
Hi.
Hi.
Siobhan's told me a lot about you. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. I think she's mentioned you a couple of times. Well, listen, I've got to run, so give all my love. And remember, under the back stairs.
I'll remember. Maybe.
See you soon.
Hope so.
That's Faith Coleridge. She was married to Tom Desmond, you know, friend who had the accident.
I plan to go to the funeral with you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. The morning you told me to get lost, as opposed to the afternoon you told me you were passionately in love with me again.
Well, I've always been passionately in love with you. Just a couple of days there, I thought I could live without you. I was doing better than this last night. Why didn't you call me?
Chicken.
Well, you promised.
Oh, it was too big a promise. Besides, if I called you, that meant starting again, and if that happens, it's serious.
It's been serious for months.
I know, but I'm talking about more than just caring, sharing, and feeling good.
So am I.
Well, that's still too big a promise. No, don't kiss me. I have to think straight.
I've called things off, then I called things on. I haven't explained enough. Is that where we are?
Yeah, sort of. It's not the only problem.
Tizo.
Yeah, he worries me.
I can understand that. There's a few more things I can tell you about him that might help. Now, give me another problem.
The differences between us, especially about men and women in marriage, we've hardly talked about them, and I have a hunch we're at different poles.
Well, come out to Sheepshead Bay. We'll spend the night discussing it. You'll change your mind. Siobhan, do you love me or not?
I love you.
All right. All right. Well, give me a chance. Let's be close again.
Well, but not at your place, and certainly not here.
Well, where, in my boat?
No, I need to be on neutral territory. Just so happens there's some property available. Faith's offered her beach house if I want it, if we want it.
If. When do we leave? I'm free
Ryan?
right now.
Yes.
Tell me you want us to go.
I do.
Don't mind me. I'll be on your way in a minute. No, not you.
Siobhan, we're gonna work it all out. Everything.
I hope so. And I'll try.
Oh, Jack, before you say anything else, congratulations on the Joe Novak story. It was wonderful. But you did not come here to discuss the Joe Novak story.
No, the Frank Ryan story. I've been keeping my ear close to the ground, as they say.
Well, I hope you've been doing better than the FBI. When they interviewed me, I wasn't impressed.
Well, it's hard to know what those guys are up to. I just heard that they made a real breakthrough.
Really? Can you tell me about it?
They found a missing link. At least that's the way it came down to me. It seems that there's a connection between Samuel Addison Snow and some member of Frank's organization.
I don't believe it.
Well, I do. It's the only possible answer.
Do you have a name?
That's where you could help me, Ray. The person is a key member of Frank's team, and she's a woman.
Would you mind telling me exactly what you're saying to me?
I'm saying I have a leak from the FBI. I'm saying you haven't been named, but the finger points at you. And if that's true, now's the time to talk.
I'm not sure I believe any of this.
If you talk now, Frank can save himself. You can probably pull enough strings to save yourself.
The FBI wouldn't report to you, Jack. Missing Link's story is your idea. It's a last-ditch attempt to save the Ryans, Benelli. That way you'll be in good with that family for all eternity.
If you wait until the police come knocking at your door, you may end up in prison.
Let me tell you why I'm going to forgive you for this. It's because I know how you feel about Frank. And for better or for worse, I like him too. I don't want to see him destroyed. I do wish that Jillian hadn't sent you those documents, but I'm not about to take rap for her or anybody else, as convenient as it might be for all of you. So, here's to no hard feelings, and don't do that again.
Give me a call when you change your mind.
You're bluffing.
If I am, I won't pay for it the way you will.
What did he mean?
Nothing that concerns you. You have to get out of here.
Don't call your chauffeur, Mother. Forget your private plane. I'm staying. And from now on, everything you do is my concern.
Hi, I'm Tori Spelling. Spend the whole morning with me in bed.
Spend breakfast in bed all day with the OC, One Tree Hill, Beverly Hills 90210, and Gilmore Girls every Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on SoapNet.